Hey there. So I know that a lot of you have seen that Paradise High movie backup copy that's been floating around. It's good and all, but there's one very important thing you need to know about it. It's a lie. That's right. It's all a big fabrication by I don't know who. But let me tell you about what really happened. I know because I was there. Let me set the scene. A clear sky, a sloping field of golden grass. It's pretty idyllic. That's Lloyd Schmidt, the Amish kid who attends Paradise High. Some people think he's Jewish, but he's definitely Amish. And I would know because I was there.
Get him!
That's Billy and two of his believers. You know, his tinfoil-hatted goons who help him hunt down aliens.
Get him!
Oh man, Billy and his goons are gaining on Lloyd. They just might catch him. Stumble. One believer trips and takes the whole lot of them down. He'll never hear the end of this one. Later that day, the believers sit in shame in Billy's interrogation closet. Billy stands before them, stroking a picture of Lloyd Schmidt taped to the wall. The picture is labeled with sticky notes that read, "Hand writes papers. Wants to join the colony. Amish? ? Jewish ? And level 3.
You tripped? I can't believe you tripped. Do you know how long I've been working to catch Lloyd? 9 months of work ruined in one moment.
The believers hang their heads. One of them raises his hand.
In Gene's defense, Lloyd may have used telekinesis.
There's no documented evidence of semi-hominin supplicants exhibiting telekinetic abilities. If I didn't need the help of everyone who believes, I'd have you all neuralized. Now get out there and get me one good lead by tomorrow. Dismissed.
Billy adds another note to Lloyd's picture. Telekinesis? ? Billy strokes his hand along the pictures on the wall, tracing the intricate web of suspicious people, all connected by straight lines of red string. His hand arrives at the picture at the center of the web, a forest without any stickies or labels.
Never lose sight of the goal.
East Hollywood High School presents Paradise High, Episode 10. Welcome back to Paradise. Auditions. That's Michi singing. The drama teacher, Miss Kelly, watches and mouths some of the words.
Your beauty, your style.
That's Scott Jensen, Michi's boyfriend. He's a cute kid. Looks like he has a bright future ahead of him.
Never wrong, and I thank you each day. So there's just one thing I must know.
The singers share a look that gushes with cheese.
Bravo, bravo! But don't expect any extra points for Scott's very well-timed entrance. Each shall be judged on their own merits.
Of course, Miss Kelly. I think I can hold my own.
Michi takes Scott's hand. They kiss. More cheese.
All right, lovebirds. Back to work. How about we have Scott go next? Michi, can you get me some more coffee?
I'm on it, Miss Kelly. Scott, you better nail this. I wouldn't want to star with anyone else.
I can't do this all on my own. Feeling afraid.
Michi's just returned with a full thermos of delicious steaming coffee. That person you hear singing? That's none other than Lindsay Dunleavy Blue. Sounds like Michi has some competition. Lindsay smiles hesitantly, not sure how she was received.
Very good! It's great to have such fantastic, fresh talent.
Scott claps as well, until Michi gives him a glare.
Scott, are you applauding?
Sorry.
Michi eyes Lindsay with disdain. Later in Mr. Newman's room, Billy sits at his desk. He has a Polaroid camera in his lap, you know, one of those old cameras that looks like it's sticking its tongue out at you when the picture shoots out. Billy tries to be subtle as he watches Harker, the hipster who sits next to him.
Aha!
But the picture is a black fog. Harker has his hand in front of the lens. When it comes to dodging pictures, he's known for his ninja-like reflexes.
Whoa, hey, don't do cameras, remember? Haven't you read the tip?
Billy has. Just last month, the gossip blog featured a picture of Harker with the headline, "Hipster says cameras are too mainstream." He turns back to his own desk and starts writing on a sticky in his pocketbook.
Harker. Aversion to photography. Uncanny ninja reflexes.
As you can hear, Michi has sauntered into class. She eyes Lindsay, who is talking with their gorgeous, curly-haired English teacher, Mr. Newman.
I'm really glad you made me audition.
Me too. You did really well. All right, take those seats.
Lindsay sits in the front row next to Jesse, the friendly red-headed junior, who, doctors say, will pubertize any day now. Behind her and one desk over sits Paul, the punk in the black hoodie who Lindsay forgave last season. Lindsay and Paul exchange a friendly smile. Psst. Paul motions with his eyes for her to look at his drawing, a piece of tag that is surprisingly elegant. Lindsay smiles and mouths him a good job. Billy sits with a blank stare, lost in his own unique and paranoid world. He turns his notebook to a picture of a man who looks like an older version of himself, complete with the tinfoil hat.
Dad's taught me everything I know.
That's Billy's voiceover. We're listening to his thoughts.
But his efforts have failed. His anticipation of the others was too great. They would never just fall into his lap. But I've taken the search to a new level. Everyone is suspect.
Billy looks at Harker, who wiggles his eyebrows at him. After school, Billy walks toward that secluded, abandoned-looking house at the end of everyone's street. The thing is, it's his house. Billy's room is a partially finished basement. It's messy and furnished with an unmade bed and a few bookshelves, all filled with notebooks. On one wall is a web of faces and labels, nearly identical to the one at the school. Billy's hand goes straight to the picture at the center of the web, the forest. But, unlike at the school, there is also a picture of a woman.
Moms.
That's Billy entering his kitchen. It's ridden with dirty dishes and ants. He wears pajamas that feature the logo and characters of his favorite childhood space opera, Galaxy Conflict. Billy's dad, Kevin. He's the guy in the picture in Billy's notebook that looks like him, but older. Watches his pizza in the microwave. Kevin wears a tinfoil hat and camouflage. An open, extreme energy drink sits on the counter. Billy opens his notebook.
Dad's?
Kevin turns toward his son, happy to see him.
What, Will? Can you tell me one more time when Mom's... you know.
Kevin stops suddenly, very still. He eyes Billy's notebook.
I've told you everything already, William.
I'm just wondering if we got some details.
Listen. When your mother was taken, I put everything into finding her. Everything! Examined every detail, looked into every lead. I did everything! William, go to your room.
Please.
She's gone, Will. She's gone. And she's not ever coming back.
The two look at each other. Billy rushes to fill the space between them and hugs his father.
William.
In that moment,
Those are Billy's thoughts again.
I hated them for what they'd done to my family, and I was more fortified than ever in my resolve to accomplish the goal.
A crowd of students surrounding some sheets of paper taped to the drama room door. Michi struts down the hallway. No need to check callbacks. She always gets the part.
Hey, drama queen, did you check callbacks?
Archer the hipster leans against a locker looking smug.
No need.
Are you sure?
She's not sure. She pushes through the crowd. Her eyes move quickly across the posted paper.
Bloody Mary. A Tale of Lifeless Love. Callbacks. Zombie Jeff, Scott Jensen, Frank Coppola. Okay. Bloody Mary. Lindsay Dunleavy Blue.
Michi's eyes go wide. She reads the next line.
And Michi Nakamura Hansen.
Harker smirks.
Not the only hen in the roost anymore.
Michi turns back to the list, her eyes fixated on one name.
Lindsay Dunleavy Blue.
To be continued. This episode was brought to you by Instant Cameras, sticking out their tongues at you since 1948. Irrelevant since 1995. And by Galaxy Conflict, Episode 7. Hopefully, it won't suck as much as the prequels. On the next episode of Paradise High, Billy hands the nerd an envelope. The nerd opens it. It's the picture of Billy's mom's and some papers with handwritten information on them.
I need you to find all you can on this person.
All of that and more in A Fool's Paradise.